Alright, I have another iPhone 6s with the AP to LCM reset CONN L short, and that usually leads to the CPU. And if you have no clue what the hell I'm talking about, then the symptoms are no display and just kind of maybe randomly happening or something like that. We're not exactly sure what causes it at this time, but somehow the CPU gets shorted on that line, which is a display line necessary so that you can see the display. Alright, so there's two fixes for this thing. So let's do this first. Okay, so the 6-pin on the LCD digitized connector is the AP to LCM reset CONN line. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you should probably just stop right here. But if you do know what I'm talking about, then you'll understand it. So this line right here, AP to LCM reset, it basically just, I think what it does is it just resets the screen so that it displays again. And so if it's not active, then usually what you'll get is you'll get an Apple logo upon boot up, and then once the screen goes dark, you're not gonna be able to wake it again. All right. So what we've done is we just test this pin right here, and I'm getting 0.001 volts in diode mode, which means that it is shorted to ground. And if you take this filter off, test both sides. This side leads to the CPU right here, and this side leads to the pin. All right. So if it is short, then there's really no option aside from fixing the CPU, which is not really feasible. So the other option, there's two other options. One is take this filter and this resistor off, just leave them off, and then jump PP1V8 to this this line right here, jump this to this pin right here, and use an aftermarket screen, a really cheap aftermarket screen. I tested it on a Tianma $17 screen from Mobile Centrics, and it works fine. But it's not going to work with OEM screens. Okay. But if you're just trying to get a working phone back, then that's probably the easiest way to do it, because literally all you need to do is just take these two off and pop this line, run a jumper from here to here, and then you're back in business. The other way to do it is to use something called the Max 9064 chip, and jump this line. I believe it's this one. No, I believe it's LCM Rext. Jump this line and use this Max 9064 chip, and run it to this line right here, and to this 6-pin on the LCD connector. Okay, and essentially what it does is, this line, I think somebody developed a solution, and there's a YouTube video on it, but essentially this signal right here mimics the AP to LCM reset CONN line, and but the voltage is not the same. So basically you have to use this Max 9064 chip to bump up the voltage to 1.8 volts while maintaining the same signal. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I've already done it the cheap way. I've already done it the cheap way by running a little jumper from here to here, and I tested it with the Tianma screen and it works fine. Okay, but I don't think it's going to cut it with this company that sent us this phone. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to do it the official way so that it works with every screen of theirs. I don't know if this is going to be the best idea to do it, since this phone is in pretty bad shape already, because the backlight was damaged and I had to run a long jumper already, and it's already pretty beat up. But we're going to give this a go, and hopefully everything will be good with it. So okay, so I stole, let's see, we have two pictures here. One is, oops. The picture on the right is from the actual data sheet for the chip, and then the one on the left is the one that I stole from YouTube, from the guy who figured out the solution to this problem. Okay. Hope he doesn't mind that I'm using his picture, but you can do a search for it. I think it's Smart Mod or something like that. You can do a search for the video on YouTube. So looking at these two pictures, let's see, out, I think it's just orientated a little bit differently. So maybe like this, out, in. Okay, so basically his chip is, I believe, is upside down. His chip is upside down here. Because we're gonna have to flip the chip over in order to make this work, you know. And if you look at this, picture right here, it says top view, bumps on bottom. Hold up, bumps on bottom. What the hell does that mean? So maybe, okay, so this is the top view. Sorry, I think that's a little bit confusing. Does this mean that the chip's flipped over? Yeah, I think it. Hold up. Does it mean the chip's flipped over? I don't even know at this point. So normally you look at it, you put the chip this way, right? But we're gonna have to do it a little bit differently because. So normally you look at it this way, and the question is which side is which here. My guess is that the datasheet says that the top view. I'm assuming you look at it, staring at it from the top. This is bumps on the bottom, so I'm assuming the bumps are the balls. So this would be out right here. So this would be out, in, ground, ref. So the one in the YouTube video, I believe, is from the bottom view. So assuming that that is out, I think we would probably have to do out, and then in. Okay, out, in. So basically, so this corner is. I'll increase the video in a second, but this corner would be the out, in, ground, and ref. Okay, so essentially, I guess we can do it exactly like that guy, but I would prefer to. I'm actually going to move the chip all the way up here to do it. So out, in. I'm going to move the chip all the way up here because I think it'd be a little bit easier to do it up here. I'm actually might even put a little super glue on it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. I'll make the picture bigger in a little bit, but so out goes to AP to LCM reset. So this goes to here, and then 1v8 goes to this one, and then this goes to ground. Hold on. This goes to ground, and then the in goes all the way. I'm going to run a long jumper all the way down there. Okay. So I think we have our plan now. I don't know if you can see that or not, but so ground is that one. Okay, maybe I'll show you here. All right, so I'm going to point it out. So on the back side, the top, there's a little dot that's very recognizable on the back side of it. The way I have it orientated now is that there's a star, a cross, whatever on the other side of this chip, which points to this right here, which is actually out. So this is out, in, ground, 1.8. All right, and that's what we're gonna do. But I'm actually gonna rotate it like this. So ground is gonna be down there, and then no, just messed it all up. Okay, so it's gonna be out, in. So anyways, 1.8 goes to there. This is ground, and that's gonna run all the way, jumper all the way down to the next line. All right. So I'm actually gonna I'm just gonna put a dab of. I'm gonna put a dab of super glue on the bottom of this chip, so that it doesn't move. Okay. So let's just do it. Okay, so we're just gonna do this. Then I'll cover it in green stuff later. I think that'll be fine. I hope I didn't. Just be careful with it. It is a glass. Well, it's kind of glass. Actually, you know what? I hope I didn't do this too. I'm actually going to put a big dab of super glue on it. There you go. Okay. Don't want to jack it up too bad. There you go. Out, 1.8 in, ground. Okay. Is that right? I believe so, yeah. I think I might have messed it up though, because I don't think my current jumper is gonna be able to run all the way over there. Anyways, we'll do what we can. I might have to run another jumper. It sucks. It's not gonna work. Sucks. All right. Well, anyways, I just run another jumper. Not a big deal. I'm actually gonna use my thinner wire. It's just worth it. All right. I'll come back to fix that. I don't know why I made this so damn close, man. Come on. What am I doing, dude? Okay, that should be fine. Break this up. Now I'm going to run the 1.8 line. Ground. Ground. Let's see. 1.8 line. Ground. Let's see. Ground. Ground. So I can basically run it to one of these two big caps right here, I believe. Yeah. I'm sure there's probably a better way to orientate this. Okay. I guess you can always put green stuff on it afterwards. But now I just have to run one really long jumper all the way around, which I'm going to do with this one. And I don't even know why. Why did I do this? Why did I orientate it this way? Stupid. Okay, so let's just somehow get that little resistor. Oh, this could be that one actually. Barely even see it. Barely even see it, dude. So much fuzz everywhere. Okay, that's pretty tight. Let's just make sure this thing works before I start doing anything solid with it. So I'm just gonna run it along the same path, I think, and hopefully everything will be good. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why I put it orientated this way, because it's the dumbest thing ever. Yeah, I really just want to see if it works first before I do anything. wire's getting everywhere. Okay. So I got a lot of long wires everywhere, and everything's a little bit of a mess right now. This is a backlight wire that's not even soldered on anymore. So we need to make sure that this is soldered back. It's going to be very delicate, I'll just say that. So let's diode mode a few things first. One would be this backlight line, because I just muck with it, that's good. Diode mode this, 0.66 is the output line, 0.67. This is ground, and then this is the input line, which is 0.33, which should be 1.8. Okay, I think everything is good here. Yeah, I think everything is good. I just need to make sure I don't clamp something down or something like that. Which I could probably put some green stuff down, but I'll do it later. I'll just kind of go like this with it. It's got to be delicate. Okay. So let's see if our screen works now, our OEM screen. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm guessing that you stumbled upon our YouTube channel because one, you messed up someone's device and you're trying to learn how to fix it. Two, you're a repair shop that maybe you're sending stuff out right now and you want to capitalize on repairing these things yourself. Or three, you're just a hobbyist looking to learn how to do this thing because it's interesting to you. And I just want to say that this is pretty much how I started this thing. I was repairing screens at one point, and I broke someone's device, and this was back in 2016, and I had to fix it. And there was nobody really doing this at that time, and I didn't really want to pay anybody how to do it. So I went to YouTube, just like you, and watched some videos, and here we are 2 years later, I think it's almost 3 years later, and here we are. I am the owner and operator of Microsoldering.com, and I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about this course that we have. It's on Udemy. We're selling it on Udemy for $150. It is a full curriculum, and as you can see, we got pretty good ratings. It's 4 hours of content, and it goes over everything from just the basic building blocks of a logic board to how to repair the 3 most common problems: touch, charge, backlight. And then it tells you how to set up. We have a bonus section here that tells you how to use diode mode, how to set up your tools and equipment, and then we go into data recovery. And we're going to be adding more stuff to it over the next few months here, and it's going to be great. And we're going to launch a new website and all that stuff. So it's on Udemy for $150. We have it. If you go through our website, Microsoldering.com, you can get $50 off. Just go to Microsoldering.com, click on store, and then click on the full curriculum, and you'll get it for $99.99. Okay, so if you're like me and you want to learn how to do this stuff, this is probably the best way to do it from the comfort of your own desk, and you can do it today. And you'll have lifetime access, and you'll get a certificate of completion from Udemy after you're done. So. And if you have any questions, just go to the forum here and you can post a question, and I will personally answer every question that you have. Thank you for watching. Alright, so my video keeps cutting out here. Hold on a second. Alright, so somehow my video cut off again. Screencast-O-Matic's kind of driving me a little crazy. Anyways, this is the OEM screen that wasn't working before the repair, and I've already put the green stuff on it and stuff like that. That takes a while, actually. That's kind of a pain in the butt. But anyways, I green stuffed it all around. Hopefully this does not come back to us, but everything works on it. Aftermarket screen works, OEM screen works, everything works. If you want to find out where to buy this Max chip, Max 9064. Just go to microsoldering.com, click on parts and supplies, and then common components or whatever it is. Just click on there. And if you have any questions about this repair, you can always post in our forum. Just go to microsoldering.com and click on forum up top, and we will answer every question that you post. And then I guess stay tuned for this course that we have as well, promo video. Alright, thanks for watching.